dreamers, and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla'S. As always, guys, thank you for your love and support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. And if you haven't done so, I encourage you to do so. It helps with growing the channel, getting the video out there for more people, as well as keeping me accountable. For personal readings, that information can be found down below in the description. We have Pisces Aries Cusp. And again, guys, these are general readings, so only take whatever applies. There's an energy of confrontation here. There's something that you stay silent about for too long. There's something that you held your tongue, you restrain, and you're about to blow up. And I don't mean that like in a bad way or something like that, but there is some type of confrontation happening between you and another individual. Now, for everybody, it's going to be different. For some of you, this is going to be at work. For some of you, this is going to be in your love life, a family, whatever it is. Regardless of regardless of where this is in your life, you're telling somebody some truth that they're not going to take very nicely. My wine glass says it's not good to keep things bottled up. And I feel that that's exactly what a lot of you are not doing anymore. You're not keeping anything bottled up anymore. You're telling somebody their truth, and it's gonna hurt and it's gonna sting, but it needs to be done. I do see you. I don't. When I say you're about to explode, I don't mean you're going to react in the moment of something. This is a confrontation that is planned, is calculated. You know exactly what you're going to say, how you're going to deliver your message. And because of that, I feel that it's going to sting whoever this individual is a lot more, because they're not ready for it. They're not going to have a comeback, because everything that you're stating are facts or is the truth, right? So this is not about your feelings. This is not about your perception. These are actual things that have actually happened. So when you confront somebody with facts, it's kind of hard for them to kind of try to turn things around or try to say like that. So it's like, if this person would normally try to turn things around and say like, you're too sensitive, or you're this or you're that, they're not going to be able to do that, right? So like, let's use this as an example, and this is just an example, right? I'm Perla, right? And this is Grogu, right? From that's his name, I think, right? So let's say I'm Perla, right? And this is kind of who else are we gonna use? I'm gonna use my little gold elephant here, right? So let's say me, Perla, is talking to Elephant here, and I don't know that Elephant is recording our conversation, and I'm here talking about Grogu, and I'm like, oh yeah, Grogu thinks he's all that, and this and this and that, and then, you know, what Elephant goes ahead and tells Grogu, where Elephant is irrelevant in the point, right? Because I'm the one that said what I said, right? So then Grogu right here is with his little cup of coffee, tea, whatever he's drinking, right? So he approaches me, and he's very calm with his little cup and stuff, and he's like, oh, so you said A, B, C, and D. And I go, and before I even get a word, Grogu goes like, wait, and plays me what I said, right? So I cannot deny that that's my voice. Now I could go ahead and blame Elephant and be like, oh, I didn't know Elephant should have never. No, because that is irrelevant in the point, right? That's irrelevant. The fact is that what I'm being confronted about at this moment in time is the truth. And I have to own it. And that is kind of like the scenario. That's kind of like the energy that I'm picking up when it comes to this confrontation with you guys. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and let's pull out a few tarot just to clarify. Now I want to go ahead and buy some little miniature dolls and stuff. You know what? The this brings me back, and I know I'm getting sidetracked, but when I was a kid, I remember like when I would go to my parents' room, right? And back then, right, we would have my mom would always have like, you know how they have like those glass trays and stuff, and you keep like all your perfumes and all your stuff on there, right, right on top of the dresser. I could never fathom that. Like to me, that just like looks like unorganized, even if it's so pretty and stuff. It was just like, I don't want shit on top of my dresser, right? But anyways, I remember that there will be times like, even though, and this sounds so crazy, like, you know, we always had like Barbies, we had dolls, we had everything, but for some reason I would always take the tray and put it on my bed, like on my parents' bed, like on the weekends, on Saturdays, and I would play like with the perfumes and with everything as if they were actual like dolls. And I remember my mom would always ask me like, why are you playing with that, like you have dolls? And I'm like, I don't know, I just want to play with the bottles. And I don't know why that came to mind, but it's like the whole little role playing thing, like just like, okay, you know, this perfume is going to be lady this and this. I don't know. It was just part of my childhood. And I used to piss my mom off all the time with that, because I would then rearrange it however I thought it should have gone. So she always used to send me to play with my dolls. Anyways, let's go ahead. I think I actually have a picture of me actually playing with them in the basement. Let's go ahead and let's pull out, excuse me, let's pull out a few tarot just to clarify. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and then the Hierophant. Zena, I need you to stop, mama, okay? So we have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the Lord of success unfulfilled is in the reverse, the Eight of Wands, Lord of swiftness in the upright, and then we have the Hierophant in the reverse, the Magus of the eternal gods. So again, this person doesn't see you coming. This person doesn't really know what to say. There is a sense like there is no combat here. There is no, like, whatever this confrontation is going to put the situation or the conflict to rest once and for all. So that's a good thing, because something is finally ending. The conflict between you and this individual is ending. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's pull out your love energy card. Now, this can be any type of relationship. Romantic, platonic, spirituality, self, finances, career. Mizina! The temple of my body, number 2. So again, you're confronting somebody. You may have waited a long time, but you feel comfortable enough with the fact that I want to say evidence. You have enough evidence on your side to finally confront this person. So this is not so much of about like a he said, she said type of situation. There's like concrete evidence of whoever it is that you're confronting. So let's go ahead and let's pull out your closing message. I don't want that many cards, Spirit. It's almost like I'm getting like, you know, like when you're gonna do something like that you get excited for, right? And you have like that little you sense like that anxious feeling like in your gut, like what people say like butterflies in your stomach. It's almost kind of like that, like right before you go and confront this person. It's like you're kind of like, yeah, I got this. That's all I keep on hearing, like, you got this. All right, give me one card, Spirit. It's like, I don't want more than one. I just want one. Okay. I don't want to sit back, because when I sit back, I tend to slouch. When I slouch, my back hurts. Alright. As soon as I start to slouch, like I start to feel it in my back. Alrighty. So let's go ahead. I just need one card, Spirit. What is the resistance here? Is somebody trying to talk you out of, someone may be trying to talk you out of confronting this person. We have the candle magic, number 9. Speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. Why do I want to read that again? Speak your breath into the velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. So again, is this sense of like, just, if you're going to be confronting somebody, don't go ahead and tell anybody, because I feel like somebody's going to try to stop you or is going to try to warn the person before you confront them. So if you made up your mind about confronting somebody, keep it to yourself and let everybody else find out after the fact. Well, that is all that I have. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessing, guys. Take care. Love you all. Bye-bye.